What's going on, YouTube world? Austin Lewis here, coming to you guys with another YouTube video, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down the 3 struggles that supposedly individuals have getting into the ATM business. I'm going to debunk the myths that people actually instill into each and every single one of you guys that want to get into the ATM business, because it is that much easier, it is that simple to get into the ATM business. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started in this video, do me a favor, drop in the comment section below if you guys are brand new here. Make sure to like this video, and if you guys are brand new here, make sure and subscribe. I apologize, I do not look all bushy-eyed and bushy-tailed. We are literally staying somewhere in Scottsdale, Arizona, at one of our favorite hotels. I literally woke up, it's like 6:30 in the morning, the sun's already come up. I'm like, you know what, I don't even want to shower, I don't even want to do my hair, I'm just ready to shoot a YouTube video, because I've gotten so many people that are like, Austin, these are my 3 main struggles, and I'm gonna here to debunk those 3 main struggles for you guys. So let's jump right into this video. Now, the number 1 thing that I see individuals struggle the most with, which honestly I'm extremely surprised, is your guys' LLC. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, all you guys gotta do is go to your local corporate commission and file for an LLC. If you guys are lazy and you don't want to do that, then you guys can use this beautiful thing called Google. Google allows you to Google, how can I start an LLC? Where can I buy an LLC? Where can I get into an LLC? You can Google just about anything. And SEO is a beautiful thing in 2020. For those of you that don't know what SEO means, it means search engine optimization. So even if you don't even know how to spell LLC, which maybe you don't, you can actually Google LLC or get it somewhat close to right, and it will probably pop up. Now, obviously, I'm sure most of you guys know how to spell LLC, or at least I would hope so. So you guys can go ahead and go onto Google and say, I live in Connecticut, how can I get an LLC? And use your resources, ladies and gentlemen, on how you can start an LLC. There's a lot of websites for those of you that are wanting to get an LLC started for your guys' ATM business that you can literally just Google. It is not that difficult of a process. You're going to answer some questions, you're going to go through the motions, and you're going to have an LLC within a minute. Again, it's going to take a week or 2 or 3 weeks for you to actually go out there and receive that LLC, but at the end of the day, it is literally that simple. So the struggles that you guys might have in getting an LLC, I do not believe that you guys should struggle with this. Utilize what I share with you guys and actually make it happen. Moving on to number 2, and that happens to be finding a processor. Okay, essentially finding a processing company. Ladies and gentlemen, again, just like I had mentioned in the LLC portion of things, that you can just Google it. Guys, just Google ATM companies. Boom, there's your processor. It is not that difficult to find a processing company for your ATM business in 2020. Why? Because there are thousands. All you guys got to do is go into any of the Facebook groups on Facebook and say, hey, I need somebody to be a processor, or I need somebody to do my processing for my ATM machine. Great, you'll have 1,000 comments, because everybody and their mom nowadays is an ISO, therefore they can do processing for you. I get it. It is not easy to find a processing company that you want to work with, but at the end of the day, just find somebody, find someone, find some team, find some organization that you mesh best with, ladies and gentlemen, that you like, trust, and respect, and you can get started with them. Some of the companies are going to charge 10 cents, some companies are going to be free processing, some companies are going to give you 100% of the interchange. You know, at the end of the day, I don't truly believe that any of that matters. I truly believe that you working with somebody that's credible, somebody that actually has a good amount of ATMs, not that just does processing, somebody that actually goes out there and knows how to crush the business and help scale your ATM company and potentially brings you leads like our companies does, because we're beasts when it comes to marketing, then absolutely get started with those individuals, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, there's thousands of ISOs out there, there's thousands of individuals, there's tons of big ATM companies like ATM One, Preneda, you know, Cardtronics, all these different companies out there that would do processing for your ATM company, absolutely, no questions asked. Now, would they help you get leads? Would they help you scale? Probably not. Typically, they don't, just because they are such a large ATM company. And last but not least is your guys' bank account, okay? I know a lot of a lot of people struggle with these and have issues with opening up a business bank account. You can't open up a business bank account until you guys have your guys' LLC or EIN number created, or your articles of incorporation. If you guys don't know what that is, it comes in your LLC when you guys buy it. Just simple business stuff. So you guys have your articles of corporation, you guys have your EIN number, you then take your information to the bank, you start a business bank account with that. Now, here's two things. If you guys are just going to be owning your machines, you do not have to worry about a bank account. You can put it in Wells Fargo, you can put it in Chase, you can put it in Bank of America, you can put it in US Bank, you can put it on all the regular banks that all of you guys probably have. What you can't do is put it in those regular banks if you guys are gonna be owning the machines and loading the machines. Vaulting cash is where you're gonna run into bank issues. Most ATM business aren't gonna give any sort of pushback to you guys because they don't care if you just own an ATM company and you're not taking out 20s, 30s, 50s, and hundreds of thousands of dollars. The only time banks care, the only time banks actually truly care about that is if you are going to be the one vaulting cash, meaning taking $20,000, $40,000, $10,000, $150,000 from their branch and walking it out of that bank. That is a liability to them. So having a business bank account is not difficult. All you guys got to do is use this beautiful search engine. It's called Google. Google the different banks in your local area. Maybe get banks from 30 minutes away. Make a trip out of it, ladies and gentlemen. But again, you have to distinguish if you want to be just an owner of an ATM or if you want to be the vault cash owner of the ATM and vault cash your own ATM machines, ladies and gentlemen. Me personally, I do not vault cash my ATM machines. I could start up a bank account anywhere in the United States and it would not matter. It would not get shut down. Now, that's because I'm not loading the ATM machines. If you guys are loading the ATM machines, then use this thing called Google. Call your local areas. See if they're fine with you owning and operating an ATM business. Say you have your articles of incorporation. Say you have your EIN number. Say you have everything you need. Say you're going to be pulling out 20s on a daily or weekly or monthly basis, depending on how often it is that you guys are going to go to the bank. And it is that simple, ladies and gentlemen. It is not easy, but it is that simple. If you guys got value from this video, make sure to like this video. Drop in the comment section below if you guys have any particular questions for me on these three topics. And as always, if you guys wouldn't already, make sure and smash the subscribe button because it helps the YouTube algorithm as we gain more subscribers because we're blowing up, which is amazing, all because of the great community that you guys are creating on this channel. Austin Lewis here saying thank you guys so much for showing up to today's YouTube video. We'll see you guys in a future video.